Hello everyone and welcome to a quick review of my SaberForge Arbiter. I received this as a free saber as part of the May the 4th deal, where if you spent a certain amount of money you got a free random hilt with a random soundboard and blade color. So when looking at purchasing this first order, never really paid much attention to the Arbiter. I didn't much like the pictures of it. I didn't much like the overall design of the hilt, and sort of dismissed it as one of those that I didn't particularly like too much. Yet when I got this through and unwrapped it, it was surprisingly nice, actually. In my opinion, far nicer than it looks in the pictures on the SaberForge website. I do very much appreciate the incredible simplicity of its design and its emitter windows, which I didn't think I enjoyed when I saw them on the website. So I ended up getting it with a 12 watt plus amber LED with a crimson soundboard, which I'm more than fine with. I've reviewed both that color and that soundboard before, and I do much enjoy them. I enjoy the crimson soundboard over the Viridian, and the amber LED is a perfectly good color, especially for this hilt. So if we quickly go over the appearance of it, we have the emitter section, which features these thin vertical emitter windows, and these sort of textured black lines going around. Then we move down and we have these very simple indented rings going all the way down to the sort of lower down grip section, which it's very thin for a grip section, almost to the sort of extent of a thin neck further down the hilt. It's an interesting design indeed. And then we move down to the plain switch section, not quite as plain as that on the Disciple because of the black band going around the middle, but also still quite simple. And then we move down to the grip section itself, which is, again, the same as up here, just indented black circles going the whole way down, and a very, very, very plain pommel. Nothing much to say there, just vented for sound there. It's an incredibly simple hilt, and I think that's one of the main reasons I like it more than I ever expected to from seeing pictures. This is... it features nothing on the hilt to get in the way. There's nothing sharp at all. Not at the emitter, not at the grip sections, nothing. Nowhere is there a sharp piece on this thing. And there's no protrusions. There's nothing to get in the way other than the Covertech knob, but that's not a problem anyway. It works well in a one or two-handed grip, and there's a varying amount of places you can grip it. You can grip it up here just under the emitter windows, or down in this little indented sort of thin section, or obviously a one-handed or two-handed grip by holding it down on the main grip section there. I'll go ahead and quickly boot it up. I mean, I've showed the amber LED off before and the crimson soundboard, but to show off those lovely emitter windows, we'll go ahead and do that now. So there you can see the lovely sort of golden yellow of the amber colour, and the real brilliance of the vertical emitter windows, which again I thought I wouldn't enjoy, but when I first lit this thing up, it was something I very, very much liked, far more than I ever expected to. So if we go ahead and stick a blade in just to show off the colour a little better, despite the fact I have shown off the amber before, as I say, may as well give it another thing on screen, and we can see the emitter windows again, which, as I say, are incredible, far better than I expected. SaberForge they've really surprised me with this hilt and this lightsaber in general. So there you can see the sort of golden orangey yellow of the amber in its full glory, and again those lovely emitter windows are really showing how nice this hilt really is. And I feel like those emitter windows are the perfect sort of detail on such a simplistic hilt. If this was filled in plain, it would lose a lot of its striking image, I believe. You know, the combination of this incredibly simple circle design going the whole way up, followed by the lovely emitter window bit, really does work for the hilt. And despite the fact the color and soundboard were chosen randomly, I couldn't be much happier with the choices, to be honest. I'm in love with the amber for the hilt itself. It really works with this hilt, and I think from this and the Vengeance, which I both have in amber, amber seems to work really well with emitter windows. It just really shines through in a perfect way for emitter windows, if I'm honest. So yeah, that's about it for this hilt. A welcome surprise, that's for sure. I was expecting, as soon as I saw that it was an Arbiter, I was expecting, hey, I'll just test this and maybe sell it on, you know, get it to someone else who wants a lightsaber. But in the end, this ended up being one of my favourite additions to my collection, actually. If I were to choose one to wield, it would be a hard toss-up between this and the Disciples for ease of wielding, for sure. If I've missed anything, or if you want to read a little more in detail, I'll put the link to the written review in the description. And until next time, may the Force be with you, and thank you very much for watching.